Hi guys, let's do something fun today. Observe this ball. I'm going to take it away from this point and then bring it closer again. Do you notice a change in the size of the ball? As the ball comes closer to our eyes, it appears to be growing in size. And when it goes away, it seems to be getting smaller. This is because objects close to us appear larger. The same principle applies to the sun and the moon. Although the sun is much bigger than the moon appears larger in the sky because it is closer to the earth than the sun. The moon is called the satellite of the earth. It completes one revolution around the earth in 29.5 days and it completes one rotation around its axis in the same number of days. And this is why from the earth we can only see one side of the moon. As the moon is rotating and revolving around the earth is also rotating on its axis and revolving around the sun. This causes the moon to show us the beautiful phases. The moon is not a source of light, it is illuminated by the sunlight. The moon is a sphere in fact, and from the earth we only see one side of this sphere. And as the earth rotates around the sun and the moon rotates around the earth, the angle between the earth and the moon and the sun changes. And that result is in phases of the moon. A new moon occurs when the sun, moon and earth are in straight line at this time. The moon is between the earth and the sun, and from earth we only see the dark side of the moon. As the moon continues to move in its orbit, we begin to see more parts of it. This is called the waxing crescent moon and waxing gibbous moon. Then in 2 weeks, we see the full moon. This is the fully illuminated half that we can see from the earth. Now, as the moon continues to move around the earth, it begins to wane or shrink. Thus, we see the waning gibbous moon followed by the waning crescent moon. And 1 month later, we are back to the new moon. Actually, the name month for 30 days is derived from the word moon. Because right after about 30 days, the moon looks the same again. Cool, isn't it? If the moon reflected 100% light it received from the sun, it would look just like the sun. If it reflected 50% of light, it would look half as bright as the sun. But in fact, moon reflects only 7% of the light it receives from the sun. And the moonlight is so soothing. The moon is a giant ball of rock. It appears to have dark spots which are due to the presence of deep valleys on the moon's surface where light does not reach. The recent launch of Chandrayaan-2 was a remarkable achievement by our own scientists at ISRO. The Chandrayaan satellites are an example of an artificial or man-made satellite that will orbit around the moon. An orbit is a path in which a satellite revolves around the celestial object whose gravity holds them. There's so much we know about the moon, but we hope that Chandrayaan-2 can tell us a little more. Thank you.